Hey everyone, welcome back to the Chill Cook. I'm so excited you're here because today we're making something absolutely irresistible. Crispy air fryer chicken tenders that are perfectly golden, juicy on the inside and so easy to make even if you've never cooked in your life. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to make these chicken tenders at home that taste like they came straight from your favorite restaurant, but without the deep frying or the mess. Before we start, let's quickly go over the ingredients. You only need a few simple items that you probably already have in your kitchen. We'll need chicken breast cut into strips, eggs for dipping, flour or breadcrumbs for coating, a little seasoning of your choice, and a touch of oil or cooking spray for the air fryer. That's it. Just simple, easy, real ingredients that come together to create a golden, crunchy exterior and tender, juicy chicken inside. Don't worry if you're a beginner, this recipe is foolproof and I'll guide you through every single step. First things first, let's prep the chicken. Start by cutting your chicken breasts into strips about the size of your finger. Try to make them uniform so they cook evenly in the air fryer. If some pieces are thicker than others, they might not cook at the same rate and we want every tender to be perfect. Once you have all your strips ready, season them lightly with salt, pepper, and any other seasoning you like. Paprika, garlic powder, or even a pinch of cayenne for a little heat works beautifully. Set them aside while we prepare the coating. Next, grab 3 shallow bowls or plates. In the first bowl, add some flour or breadcrumbs, whichever you prefer. In the second bowl, beat a couple of eggs until smooth. And in the third bowl, if you're using breadcrumbs, you can mix them with a bit of seasoning for extra flavor. This step is optional, but highly recommended if you want a crunchy, flavorful coating. Now, it's time to coat the chicken strips. Dip each piece first into the flour, shaking off any excess, then into the egg, and finally into the breadcrumb mixture. Make sure every piece is fully coated, but don't press too hard. Lightly coating will give you that perfect crunchy texture without being gummy. Alright, now that our chicken is coated, it's air fryer time. Preheat your air fryer to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 200 degrees Celsius. This ensures that your tenders cook evenly and come out golden every time. Arrange the chicken strips in a single layer in the air fryer basket. Don't overcrowd them. Give them a little space so the hot air can circulate and crisp up every piece. Depending on the size of your air fryer, you may need to cook them in batches. Lightly spray the tenders with a bit of oil. It doesn't take much, just enough to help them crisp up. Cook the tenders for about 10 to 12 minutes, flipping halfway through to ensure even browning. You'll know they're done when the outside is a deep golden color and the internal temperature reaches 165 degrees Fahrenheit or about 75 degrees Celsius. The smell at this point is absolutely irresistible. The combination of seasoned chicken, breadcrumbs, and a hint of oil roasting in the air fryer will make your mouth water instantly. While the chicken is cooking, let's prepare a simple dipping sauce. You can use anything you like: honey mustard, ranch, barbecue, or even a spicy mayo. A quick homemade sauce can be made by mixing mayonnaise with a little ketchup and a dash of hot sauce, or honey with Dijon mustard for that sweet and tangy flavor. Having a delicious dip ready will elevate these chicken tenders from good to amazing, so don't skip this step. Once the tenders are cooked, take them out carefully. They're hot and crispy. Let them rest for a minute or two on a wire rack or plate lined with paper towels to absorb any excess moisture. Now comes the fun part: plating. Arrange them neatly on a plate, drizzle or serve your favorite dipping sauce on the side, and sprinkle a little parsley or a pinch of paprika on top for that professional look. Take a moment to appreciate your creation: the golden, crunchy exterior, the juicy inside, and the aroma that fills your kitchen. It's a dish that looks as good as it tastes. Now let's talk about tips and variations. One of the best things about this recipe is its versatility. You can swap chicken for shrimp, tofu, or even vegetables like zucchini or cauliflower for a vegetarian option. You can experiment with the coating: panko breadcrumbs for extra crunch or crushed cornflakes for a unique texture. Adding spices like smoked paprika, garlic powder, or Italian seasoning can take the flavor to the next level. And if you want to make it a little healthier, you can skip the oil spray entirely. The air fryer does an amazing job crisping the chicken on its own. When you take your first bite, notice the crunch of the exterior giving way to the juicy, tender chicken inside. Pair it with your favorite dipping sauce or even a side of roasted veggies or fries, and you have a meal that feels indulgent, satisfying, and restaurant quality, all made in your own kitchen. And the best part? This recipe is beginner-friendly, quick, and uses only simple ingredients. There's no complicated sauce, no deep frying, and no stress, just perfect golden chicken tenders every time. So there you have it, friends. Crispy air fryer chicken tenders that are golden, juicy, and irresistibly delicious. A recipe that proves you don't need a ton of ingredients or fancy techniques to make food that impresses. Try it out, and I promise it will become a staple in your weeknight dinners, snack time, or anytime you want a little comfort food without the hassle. Thank you so much for cooking along with me today. If you love this recipe, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video from the Chill Cook. I post simple, tasty, and beginner-friendly recipes regularly, so you'll always have new ideas for quick and delicious meals. Share your creations in the comments. I love seeing your take on these recipes. Alright friends, until next time, keep it chill, keep it simple, and most importantly, keep cooking and enjoying every bite. See you in the next video.